Hi, welcome back to Alili's Crafts, where we do all things crafts and Lego Sundays and bonus videos throughout the week. Today, though, I wanted to talk about the retiring 2026 Legos and the ones that I have that I've already built that I think are some of them are a little pricey, like the grand piano, which is about $3.99. I really haven't ever seen it on sale, so whether you use points to help with the cost or you save up and get it, this is one of the ones that retire in 2026 that I really enjoyed the build, and I loved all the details about it. It is basically a small version of an actual grand piano, and it plays music. Now, if you do the keys here, inside of it itself, it does kind of move around, and let me show you that. Right. So here's the inner workings of it, and if I hit some of the keys here, right, so if I just hit some keys, you can see them kind of moving, which it doesn't make any noise, but when you use the app that you can play a song, you do see the keys move around, and it plays music. And just that feature itself is so awesome that if you can do it, I recommend it. So because of the extra features with the play it has, if you can do the heavy price tag, if you've saved up, if it's in your budget, I highly recommend. Another favorite of mine that is going to retire this year, and these are the ones that retire at the end of the year, so December 31st, and it's the Polaroid one. Now, I am one who had a Polaroid back in my day, and I love the play feature on this one as well, because you can hit this little button right here and just like in the old days, pull it out and shake it. So this one's really nice. I love the play features. It does come with 3 different ones, but don't be like me and have your pets find and choose. So I only have one that's pristine, so I may try to find the other ones, because obviously I can't put these into the camera. I think they would get stuck, but this is one. Doesn't have a large price tag, and I see this one on sale quite a bit, so you might be able to find it on a discount, but yeah, highly recommend as well. Now, as you can tell, I like all my play features. These are my marbles that will be retiring this year. So Dancing Group, this one, is retiring supposedly at the end of January. So again, I like all the play features, and I like all things marble. Why wouldn't I have Group? And these over here now, they're going to retire at the end of the year, so at the end of December. And we have the Iron Man bust and the Iron Spider-Man bust. And then we have the marble sign itself. So these 3, the end of December, Groot, the end of July. And I mean, why wouldn't you want all the things Marvel? If you're a big Marvel fan like I am, then I would say get them. They, aside from the Marvel sign itself, the other ones are, under $100. I think Groot's maybe was around the 40s. These busts are maybe around the 60s. And then this was around $100, I think. And typically when they start to retire, you can find them on sale or some deals on lego.com. Like they sometimes will have them where you can get like 2 times the points, or, but you run the risk of not being able to get it before it retires. And then if you really want it, having to go out there and find someone else who's upselling it. So you kind of gotta play it by ear and figure out what makes the most sense for what you want when it comes to the ones that are retiring. Now, from the icons, we have these slated to retire this year. So we have the Kingfisher bird. He is actually pretty big, and I have him in what I call my Lego garden. So he's a nice addition over there. Then we also have Bumblebee, and I keep mine in the car forms simply because they are very large and they would take up too much space. but they do transform, and I love that play feature about them. And then we have Optimus. He also is going to retire this year. And then we have, which I found on a whim, funny enough, one day, but this is Everyone's Awesome. And I just really love the pretty colors and obviously what it means. But I really, really, really like this piece, and this one is going to retire this year. And then the other two pieces I have behind me, so let me show you those. Okay, so these are the other two pieces. One is the Tranquil Garden. And don't mind that, it's a little dragon my daughter gave me that I feel like goes very well here. And then the other one is the Fountain Garden. Next we have from Mario the Piranha Plant. Anyone who is a Mario Nintendo fan, this one is one to definitely get. And then we have the Retro Skate that is retiring. The Piranha Plant is the end of July. The skate is the end of the year. My mother, who now is doing Legos herself, had a good point. She was like, I need 2 skates. And I was like, oh, I think I need 2 too. So I am going to purchase one more of these so that I can have a pair as well. Next up, we have Disney. And we have, this is the big Simba. I think it's called a young Simba. And this one is retiring. And then from the Wicked collection, we have the Wicked wall art that is retiring. This one actually I do really love. I don't have it on my wall, but I do plan to. I like that all the pieces sit on the Lego. So those are all those pieces. And then this here also, I'm breaking it, but this also opens up. And then of course we have the Wicked Witch up here. So this one is retiring. I will say I think it's iconic, so if you can get it, it also is above the $100 price range, but I think it's worth it for sure.